Do you ever feel like you have so much to do, so overwhelming that you don't know where to start, where to begin, what to do? It's like a brainstorm of thoughts, of tasks. Well, how do you expect to be extremely successful when you haven't mastered the habit of brain dump? If you don't brain dump what's going on in your head, how are you going to know if these things actually have a big weight, if they are really important, or if they are not? And how I learned this is because I will wake up in the morning and have like a little voice in my head telling me everything I have to do. You have to do this, 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 this. You haven't done this, this, and this. And because it's just in my head, it has a different weight than when I write it on paper. And when I do my brain dump, I do it 2 times in a day now. And I found this extremely useful. Is the morning brain dump and the nighttime brain dump. And how did I learn this? Because when I wake up, the first thing I do is actually going through my brain dump checklist if things are already checked, or I just write down, I just add more stuff that I have to do. But sometimes my day went amazingly. I did everything I wanted to do. I went through my habit tracker. I did all the habits I wanted. And then at night, I'm thinking, oh my God, I should actually call my sister because I haven't talked to her in a long time. Something as simple as that. Or we are on a trip and I noticed that I forgot my laundry soap at another Airbnb. So now I'm thinking, oh my God, we need laundry soap. But all of these thoughts come at night when I'm relaxing. So, one really good habit that I do is keeping up next to my bed a nice notebook where you can write down anything that comes into your head. I prefer a notebook over a phone because the phone can distract you, and from one task to another, you end up on WhatsApp talking with somebody, or you end up on social media. I have social media deleted out of my phone. I only have YouTube there because I just make sure that I have my thumbnails done and things like that. But most of my social medias are deleted on my phone because I found it that for many years it was extremely addicting. So I switched having my phone next to my bed to having a nice notebook. And what I prefer a ton is having a bullet journal. My bullet journal is completely empty. Just it just has little points there, and it helps me create anything I want. So I just write down brain dump. Boom. I have to do this, 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 and this. And so at night, sometimes I'm prioritizing so much my work and my purpose and my dreams that I forget little things that are personal things that I actually do need. And I do need for my survival needs, right? And so I decided to create at night my whole grocery list. And as you're writing and doing all of this, you start eventually getting a little bit more tired and you feel more in control of things. And when you feel more in control of things, it's easier for you to feel more relaxed. So if there's a really good habit that I can recommend you implement in your life, it's just having a nice journal next to your bed where you can do your brain dumps. And another one is also reviewing your day. How did your day go? Did you do the things that you wanted to do? When I wake up in the morning and I also write down my brain dump, or like the 3 things that are the most important things for me to do, I say, all right, main thing, record the videos. Second thing, work for the business, give your best. Or like I specify very clearly what I want to do. 4 hours of this, 5 hours of this, 8 hours of straight of focus to work on this. And so sometimes I add one more thing, which is make sure that you get at least one thing done out of the brain dump list. And it's little things that maybe I don't want to prioritize sometimes. Like I've forgotten something at my Airbnb before I came to this Airbnb. I forgot something and I was like, it's not as important, but I do want to have it so that I don't have to get it later. And so the first thing that I did yesterday was writing down, get at least one thing out of the brain dump checklist, and I check it out and already make me feel so much better. And it's in the past, it's not holding weight in my head. I'm not thinking all the time, go pick up the pillow, go pick up the pillow. It's a pillow that my sister makes that it says todo es posible, which means everything is possible. So it is an important one. But I forgot it at the place. So this was an important thing, and it was in part of my brain dump, making sure that I picked that up. And so keeping a brain dump habit, it can help you so much to not overthink, not feeling overwhelmed, and feeling more relaxed. And it's really good if you implement this in the morning and at night. I promise to you, it can change your life. It can change the way you run your business and the way your mind treats you as well. Another thing that I noticed too is that we get to see our mind sometimes a little bit more separate than our body, because I know that they might seem like they're together with the brain and stuff, but this voice that you can hear, it's like you gotta make sure that you guys are best friends. And so when you listen to the mind and you are like, all right, the body is going to act. I'm going to write down what you're saying. All right. So you're telling me, okay, I'll do this. Okay, you're telling me this, I'll do this. Okay, got it, got it, got it. If you do that, it's way better than when your brain or your mind is like yelling at you and it's telling you, you haven't done this and this, and it's very stressed. And it actually makes you feel so bad that your own body starts having the side effects of it, which you get more sick. Your eye gets too red. In my case, my eye, as soon as I started getting kind of stressed, my eye started tweaking. I don't know what the like pulsing, like it will go like this without my consent. And so these are body signals. Your body is talking to you, it's telling you, like, I'm not having a good time. How I see it is like your mind sometimes can be somebody so strict and so mean to your body that it's like telling you all these bad things and holding so much weight that your body is just reacting like, don't hurt me anymore. It might not be something physical, it might not be a slap, but you're kind of letting those thoughts affect you. And when you have negative thoughts, the more negative the side effects in your body can be. So when you bring them, when you journal, when you write, when you make sure that you have list for things and you visualize it, your mind and your body are in more harmony for the things that you want to do. So I would recommend you to start writing as soon as you can and to implement the habit of having a brain dump in the morning and at night and just checking it all out as soon as you have it done so that your body and your mind feels more in harmony. And this is just an explanation, and this is something that I came up with, but that I noticed because when I see people that tend to be very stressed, that worry so much, I see how bad it affects them physically. I can see it. Like I have family members that will bite their nails. Their nails are so short. And they might think, oh, it's nothing. But I can see like you are stressed. You don't have control over your mind and your body, that this is what you're causing to your body by letting your mind just brainstorm you and like kind of like torture you with the thoughts. These people don't notice that their thoughts are actually affecting their bodies because you might not see it, what is happening, but your mind and your body are having a conflict. I also saw one time like a meme kind of thing. It was an image on Facebook of the brain kind of saying sorry to the heart and to your kidneys and to your stomach, saying like sorry for sometimes not being so nice to you, and the heart and the whole the organs are like, it's okay, we're here for you, we're a team, right? So you gotta have to feel that way with your mind, your body, and your emotions, just to try to be in harmony. Don't let it affect you that much, or just like make sure that you feel more relaxed with the things that you listen in your mind, and separate yourself from it. Don't be like, I am anxious, I'm so worried, I'm not gonna make it, or I'm not going to be able to pay this. What happens if this all go wrong? Separate your mind from it and say, oh, my mind is saying I'm not good enough, that I'm anxious, they're not going to care about me, that they're not going to like what I did for them, or whatever your mind tells you, and separate it from who you are. Because as soon as you identify with all your thoughts, you think that all your thoughts are true. And they're not. They're not truth. They're just passing by. They're like clouds, and you got to decide if this is a thought that you really want to hold on, or if you want to be like, I just don't feel like this is me. So I'm just going to let it go. I didn't understand this for so long. I will identify with my thoughts until I decided that's not me and that's not how I think. Or sometimes I will stop myself from thinking that this is me. This is just an example of how having a brain dump And writing down the things can have a really positive effect in your business and also on your physical body and yourself. You'll feel way more aligned and way more in harmony with the things that you're doing and with your purpose. But this is all I wanted to talk in this video. I hope you really like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.